Welcome back. Dwennimmen is a Twi word that comes to us from the Ashantis of West Africa, Ghana. Dwennimmen means ram's horn. Dwennimmen comes from the Ndinkra writing system that uses symbols to convey meaningful proverbs. A Dwennimmen represents the duality of strength and humility. This concept was taken from the observation of the behavior of rams, who are strong and aggressive during combat, but gentle and humble in the presence of the shepherd. The Dwennimmen symbol is a reminder to always balance strength with humility. As we say in Jamaica, the humble calf sucked the most milk. Now I'm going to share the soft side, the humble side from the narrative of the life of Olaudah, Equiana. I have a longer video on this. To the Lord spiritual and temporal, and the Commons of the Parliament of Great Britain, my lords and gentlemen, permit me with the greatest deference and respect to lay at your feet the following genuine narrative, the chief design of which is to excite in your august assemblies a sense of compassion for the miseries which the slave trade has entailed on my unfortunate countrymen. By the horrors of that trade was I first torn away from the tender connections that were naturally dear to my heart. But these, through the mysteries of providence, I ought to regard as infinitely more than compensated by the introduction I have thence obtained to the knowledge of the Christian religion, and of a nation which its liberal sentiments, its humanity, the glorious freedom of its government, and its proficiencies in arts and science has exalted the dignity of human nature. I am sensible I ought to entreat your pardon for addressing to you a work so wholly devoid of literary merit, but as the production of an unlettered African who is actuated by the hope of becoming an instrument towards the relief of his suffering countrymen. I trust that as such a man, pleading in such a cause, will be acquitted of my boldness and presumption. May the God of heaven inspire your hearts with peculiar benevolence on that important day when the question of abolition is to be discussed, when thousands in consequence of your determination are to look for happiness or misery. He could have gone aggressive, but he chose gentle. As we say in Jamaica, another proverb, when your hand in the lion mouth, take time, take it out. In English, gently remove your hand from a lion's mouth. Thank you so much for listening.